Yo, what is up, guys? Jira bro here, a long-awaited video. The difference between the Kanban and the Scrum boards. I will keep it short and I will explain it in pretty simple steps. First of all, Kanban board. What is the difference? First of all, when you create the Kanban board, on the Kanban board, the issues go issue by issue. So the backlog is shown right away on the board. So what this means when I go and when I create an issue and when I say task one and when I go and create it, what happens in here is I can go and say task two and automatically it will be below it. So now if I do and create a third task, let's say for now I change the priority to high. All right, so now based on the priority, it didn't actually switch up, if I can say it like that. So the Kanban is all about that kind of a flexibility when you're just lining up the issues on the board and you just move them across the columns, just like this. So that is the whole point of Kanban, to have that kind of a continuous delivery. Scrum. Scrum is actually based on the Agile methodology, and what is actually so unique about the Scrum is you have something that are called sprints. What is actually a sprint? Well, actually sprint is, let's say you have like 10 issues that you need to finish within 2 weeks. So it's actually a certain amount of issues that you need to accomplish within certain amount of time. According to the Agile standards, when it comes to Scrum and the sprints within the Scrum are not longer than 2 weeks. 2 weeks are maximum. And everything if it's not done within one sprint, it actually automatically turns and goes to the second sprint. All right, so now what happens in here? It's different it's different from the Kanban, because in here you first of all so when you create an issue in a Scrum board, so first of all, when I say task one, when I go for the create, the issue goes to the backlog in here. And when I go to create an issue in here, I can say task two. And I can say bug, I can say bug one. And as you can see, as long as I don't, when I need to start a sprint, so this is actually really important. What you also can do is you can create an epic, and I can name this front end, whatever. All right, and I would have the front end right here, the created epic. Now what happens? I need to move these issues right here to the first sprint. Now, you will also see that I have the epic as well in here, lined up, waiting. Now, what happens in here, I have this option, create issue in an epic, and I can say epic 1. And I will see, and I will have like, oh, okay, this is the issue that I have for this epic. I can go here, I can say epic 1.2, for example. All right, I will move this as well onto the sprint. I will select start sprint. Now, it says issue SP2. SP2 does not have value for estimate field. Values entered after the start of the sprint will be treated as scope change. Okay, this is interesting because what happens in Scrum, if you, for example, have some kind of, when you have a scope, right? And if you add some of the issues within that sprint, what actually can happen is that, well, you have a scope creep. What this actually means is that your scope gets extended, and what this actually can mean is that you will be late with your delivery. All right, so if I click on start, this is what happens. So I have within the sprints, and I also have the remaining days, and I have the option to complete the sprint. So what I can do, I can go for some in progress things, right? I can say Epic 1.2. So you can see that it says here front end. This means that this task is the part of the front end epic. If I say like complete the sprint, now what actually happens in here, like 4 issues were not complete, what you can do is you can either move it to the new sprint or you can move these issues to the backlog. I'm going to say I'm going to move these issues to the backlog and I'm going to complete this sprint. And basically what you get is the report based on the either completed issues, yes, completed issues, and non-completed issues. This could be really helpful for product managers, product owners, scrum masters, even the project managers, all of these great reports. So this video is done, and I hope I will see you guys in the next video. That's it. Bye bye.